attorney Laura Anthony, founding partner of Legal and Compliance, a full-service corporate securities and business transactions law firm. Today is the continuation in a LawCast series talking about Form 8K. Any company subject to the reporting requirements of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934 must file periodic reports on Form 8K. I have been going through the events that trigger such 8K filing requirement. Section 2 relates to financial information. Item 2.01 reports the completion of an acquisition or disposition of assets. In addition to reporting the particular acquisition or disposition transaction, this section triggers the requirement to provide financial statements and information under Regulation SX, including historical and/or pro forma financial statements. If the report also involves a change of shell status, the financial statements must be included with the initial report under Item 2.01. If the company was not a shell company at the time of the acquisition, the financial statements may be filed by amendment within 71 days of the initial 8K reporting the Item 2.01 event. Item 2.02 reports the results of operations and financial condition. An Item 2.02 filing is triggered by the disclosure of any material, non-public financial information about a completed quarter or fiscal year end. An Item 2.02 disclosure is usually accompanied by a press release, which can be furnished and not filed. I'll talk about the difference between furnished and filed later in this LawCast series. Also, an Item 2.02 filing must be made prior to any associated earnings call. Item 2.03 reports the creation of a direct financial obligation or an obligation under an off-balance sheet arrangement of a company. An example of an off-balance sheet transaction would be one where the company guarantees a lease or other obligation of a third party, such as a wholly or partially owned subsidiary. Item 2.04 reports the triggering events that accelerate or increase a direct financial obligation or an obligation under an off-balance sheet arrangement. An example would be the default by the primary party to a guaranteed obligation, such as a lease. Item 2.05 reports costs associated with exit or disposal activities. An example would be the termination or closing of a business division or manufacturing plant. Another example would be material write-offs or restructuring costs. Item 2.06 reports material impairments. An example would be a material impairment to the value of assets, such as goodwill or investment securities. Another example could be the loss of value to technology inventory due to obsolescence. I'm securities attorney Laura Anthony, founding partner of Legal and Compliance and producer of LawCast. Should you have any questions about today's topic, please visit securitieslawblog.com and lawcast.com or contact me directly. Inquiries of a technical nature are always encouraged.